Hi there and welcome to Hyundai Power Equipment. My name's Adrian and today I'm going to show you how to rethread the string on the bump head on your Hyundai brush cutter or trimmer with the prefix HY4. The HY4 models have this particular type of bump head. So let's get straight on with it and show you how to do it. The simplest way to do it is to remove the bump head from your machine first, and it makes it far simpler to do. So having removed that, we will need 4 meters of 2.5mm diameter trimming line. So we'll start with that. That's the first component. To disassemble the bump head, we need to squeeze in on the 2 tabs on the outside of the bump head. So I'll just do that. I'll push that one, and it will come off. The lid will come off. When you come to replace the lid, obviously there are 2 tags either side. Simply rotate it so that the tags line up with the holes and then press it down. So we have the lid, we have the spool with its 2 grooves. In the bottom there is a spring, and then we have the main body of the bump head. So the first thing we need to do, I'll put that spring back in so that the spring goes in the bottom of the bump head first. So we'll place the body to one side and we'll look at threading the cable onto the spool. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the centre of my 4 meter length of wire. I have actually put a little kink in it here somewhere. Where are we? There we are. So I've now got the centre point and approximately 2 meters of tails. So I'll hold the centre point, placing the main body of the spool here. I'll just find one end of the cable and thread it through this left hand hole, and I'll pull it all the way through till I get to the centre point. I'll grab the other end of the cable, thread this through the other hole, and again pull it all the way through. Oops. Till I get to the centre point. A bit of a tangle there. So as you can see now, I have the spring in there and the cable passed through. I'll just bring my kink back to the middle. As you can see, the kink is there, so the centre of the cable is in the centre of the spool. What I need to do is you will find that there is a groove, or there's in fact 2 grooves, one either side, but there's a groove on the centre rib of the main spool. And I need to put the trimming wire down into this groove. At this stage, I'm going to rotate it 1 turn. Okay, now it's a little bit fiddly. What I'm going to do now is making sure that the lower wire stays in the lower groove and the upper in the upper groove, fit the spool simply down into the body. Now as I can see just by looking in there, the upper wire is in the upper groove and the lower one is in the lower groove. At this point, you simply refit the lid. So I'll just line up the 2 tongues with the 2 grooves, line it up nicely, where are we? And click it down into place. So now we have 2 meters of wire, or just under, hanging out of both sides, and we need to wind that back onto the spool. And you will see on the top that it says rewind line and an arrow that way and an arrow that way. But simply, when you're looking down on it, you rewind it in a clockwise direction. And to do this, you need to push the bump down and rotate. So I'll just do that, push down, rotate. And this will basically wind the 2 meters of cable onto the spool neatly and should give you a jam-free performance when you're using the bump head. So I'll just keep going. As you can see, it only takes a few seconds until I've got sort of 100 millimeters, 150 mil, something like that, hanging out both sides. And there we are. And that's it, completely refitted onto the spool. Well, I do hope you found this demonstration useful. For more information on this or any of our other products, visit www.hyundaipowerequipment.co.uk. I've been Adrian, and happy gardening.